The troops that weren't running computers were either running after or running from the enemy. Here are two stories that show what happens when you do and what happens when you don't.
The 11th, there should be something like we have a 1/39 or a 4/12. They should have a 2/11, either 2nd Squadron, 11th ACR. Break.
The radio traffic's been big this morning.
Private First Class Kevin Ressler, manning a Southland Force observation post on the morning Northland, launched its first offensive operation of Caravan Guard.
Well, right now we're waiting for the Blue Force to punch in through our lines, so we've got LPOPs out, and once they break through here, we're going to let them through our lines, then we're going to come back and swing the door on them. And we got tanks and everything else waiting for them.
Meanwhile, as Staff Sergeant Thomas Richardson leads a procession of Northland armor in a probing action, a Southland armored personnel carrier is also moving into position. The trap is about to be sprung.
This is going to be interesting, to say the least.
Umpire, Lieutenant Mark Seidler, arrives on the scene.
Where's the TC at? Right here. We got all three of these things casualties, and you guys knocked out one of them. You guys were hit up around the bend over here. This is a CFX unit. They were actually dug in up there. They've got people on the ground up there. And your lieutenant's calling it in right now, so you guys are going to get a 3-hour break.
What are you going to do now?
Well, we're going to sit for 3 hours, I believe.
And that's plenty of time for Sergeant Richardson and his crew to plan their revenge. With the 11th ACR in exercise Caravan Guard, this is Lieutenant Phil Miller, 133rd Public Affairs Detachment, reporting for AFN News.
It seems as if there are three sides in the Caravan Guard exercise. There's the Southland forces in orange, the Northland in blue, and the judges in yellow. For example, on this hill outside of Rennerod, West Germany, the classic duel between infantry and armor has both sides claiming victory.
Yes, initially we were given the mission to conduct a dismounted assault north of our position. We were fragged during movement to conduct a dismounted assault against a tank company which had prepared positions looking over this terrain and also controlled this obstacle. We were also to breach the obstacle if we had enough combat power at the end of our mission to do so. We ran into approximately a tank platoon plus on this side, plus a fifth vehicle and some ADA weapons. They were eliminated. There are currently remnants of their forces on the west side of the road, and we are emplacing a hasty defense. And our mission now is to conduct a link-up with our tracked vehicles when they move through and continue on to the north.
Then there's armor's side of it.
Well, this morning we got up and we started at stand to and got all the tanks prepared, ready for battle. And approximately 9:15, the first enemy vehicle sighted over on the ridgeline, which I, of course, opened up on, killing it. And we had one PC, a couple of tanks, no big deal. It was easy to take them out.
Okay, now the orange team down on the other side of the road down there says they wiped you guys out.
They claim to have wiped us out. Whether or not they did, it's up for the judges to decide, but they said they wiped us out. I don't believe so.
How do the judges assess the conflict over the conflict?
Right. Basically what we have here is, and it's going up the channels to try to sort it out. That's the reason we've got an admin halts right now. We're still trying to discuss it. If the artillery did, in fact, come and play here, the infantry will take a lot heavier losses than they're claiming. If it did not, the two armor platoons sitting here will probably be destroyed from being attacked from the rear. But there is one armored platoon further to the east, which an infantry platoon is getting cross-attached to it right now, and we'll come back to regain this. The infantry platoon, there's 4 platoons here right now, are about out of anti-tank weaponry, so the armor should be able to retake this, but whether or not they'll can hold the ground, that's still up in the air. It's pretty much a stalemate.
This scene is more common in the computer-simulated Caravan Guard. With fewer troops and vehicles in the field and a more rapid pace, it's not always easy to determine who came out on top.